Greetings everyone, allow myself to introduce myself. My name is Jay Hall, and today we're going to be looking at Star Wars Battlefront II. They recently released another trailer for it, which I am so excited for. Hopefully it rights the wrongs of the first game. I love the first game. I never bought it. I rented it a couple times because I knew I wouldn't get the value out of it, but I'm really excited because I think this second game will finally do the series justice. So let's get right into it. We're going to watch the trailer, see my reaction, and we're going to go back and analyze it as well. See what we can get out of it that maybe you might not catch the first time through. So hopefully we can catch a few things. And here we go. Oh, I already love this song. Gives me goosebumps. Space battles look incredible.
Hi players, this is John Boyega, and this
Hi,
is
John.
Star Wars Battlefront II.
Whether dominating the multiplayer Battlefront as Kylo Ren, leading your squadron through thrilling dogfights in space,
Thank God.
stepping into the boots of Iden Versio in a new single-player campaign,
Thank God.
or mastering your skills in split-screen arcade.
Thank
This is a
God.
Star Wars experience like none other, with greater depth and progression than ever before.
Sounds all good.
Star Wars Battlefront 2 has nearly triple the number of locations, heroes, and vehicles as its
It
predecessor.
might be a buzzword,
It all
but
starts with the battlefront. Camino, Yavin 4, Fondor, Starkiller Base, and many more.
I'm not familiar
Over
with
14
Fondor.
locations to explore across all three Star Wars eras. Star Wars Battlefront 2 introduces class gameplay. Choose from the Assault, Heavy,
Similar to the old
and officer
Battlefronts.
classes, each with unique abilities, weapons,
Oh,
and
star
weapon
cards are
attachments
back.
that give you an edge in battle. But it's not all about the power of the individual. The better you play with your team, the more battle points you'll learn to call in powerful reinforcements, such as flame troopers or Wookiees.
I don't know about all this.
And a wide range of vehicles, both on the ground and in the air. Battle points are also key to bringing iconic Star Wars heroes into battle.
Darth Maul,
From
BB.
Darth Maul, Boba Fett.
Even better.
You want to fight?
Each hero has unique abilities for you
They
to
know
customize
who people like.
and master. Choose the right moment to call in your hero and turn the tide. And last but not least,
So
we
it's not
have
power-ups.
starfighters. Just like troopers, each starfighter has a class. And just like battle points bring your favorite heroes into battle, they can also bring in your favorite hero ships, including the iconic Millennium Falcon, all with unique handling and upgradable abilities. The Star Card system has been completely rebuilt. These powerful collectibles exist for everything you can spawn in.
Hopefully it's not with microtransactions.
A vehicle, reinforcement, or hero. You can find them in crates.
Yep.
Or craft and upgrade them using parts. The rarer the tier of card, the more powerful its effect in battle.
Signatures locked.
Choose the right
That's what I
star
was
card
worried
for the right
about.
situation. Get ready to fight. Star Wars Battlefront 2 contains 5 different multiplayer modes. Blast, fast-paced, close-quarters combat.
As long as they're different enough.
Strategic, objective-based battles.
Look sharp!
Heroes versus villains, where iconic Star Wars characters
Excellent.
go head-to-head. Starfighter Assault. Intense dogfights.
I'm
across
excited
high
for this
atmosphere
one.
And space.
Oh yeah.
And Galactic Assault. Epic 20 versus 20 all-out warfare. Not ready for multiplayer yet? No problem. Perfect your skills and try out all your abilities offline. Play split-screen co-op, versus, or solo, and earn rewards. Star Wars Battlefront 2's single-player campaign debuts an untold story,
The Emperor is dead.
helping bridge the events of the Return of the Jedi and The Force Awakens.
So what happens now?
We retaliate.
This could be really good, or
As Iden Versio, a Special Forces soldier as equally lethal on the ground as she is in space, you'll fight for the future of the Empire in a galaxy breaking apart.
I would think it won't last very
With a
long.
few familiar faces along the way, it's up to you to rise as a new Star Wars hero. Star Wars Battlefront 2 is a massive world, and it's only getting bigger. With a live service that continues to evolve and grow, bringing new locations, challenges, and characters, such as Finn, of course, and Captain Phasma, into the fray.
Should be
Heroes are
included
born on the
immediately.
battlefront. This holiday, jump in with me and begin your journey.
Okay, so this was kind of more detailing what to all expect from the game. I thought it might be a more cinematic trailer, but I am kind of happy they went into detail about everything. So we'll kind of scrub through here, see what we have to look at. Space battles look incredible. Like, I don't know why they didn't include them in the first one. Let's see what else we can have to talk about here.
Stepping into the boots of Iden Versio in a new...
Okay, so the single-player campaign, they're focusing on it a lot. It really doesn't seem like it'll be that long, like it'll have that much sustenance to it. Maybe I can see it lasting like 5 or 6 hours, but anything beyond that, I would be surprised that they put that much time and effort into it. It really doesn't seem like they're going that far for it. It showed the maps that 4 of them were for the single-player campaign. Yeah, single-player only, Sullust, Pilio, Vardos, and Bespin. So it looks like we're only getting 4 locations, the rest reserved kind of for multiplayer only. 4 locations, I can't see it lasting very long at all. I mean, like I said, 5 or 6 hours tops. Anything beyond that, I'll be very happy with, but don't get your hopes up for a really long, intense campaign. At least they are including more maps, though, from varying locations. The first one had 4 planets with multiple maps on each planet. So it's not like it only shipped with 4 maps like they make it seem like in this graphic right here. Locations 4, that's the planets. They had a few maps on each planet for different modes. They didn't, I mean, it was around 18, I'd say, but they're varying it a little bit. So I'd prefer that definitely. And they will add more, they've said, in the coming months, free of charge, no season pass, which I am okay with. That leads into our next point, though. The star cards, upgrading, and all that crap.
Battlefront 2 introduces class gameplay.
Class gameplay I'm okay with. Totally okay with that. Star cards, though.
Each with unique abilities, weapons, and weapon attachments that give you an edge in battle.
It gives you an edge in battle. You know how you get an edge in battle? By buying star card packs. By shoving money at EA, you get an edge in battle. You get to have more fun when you pay them money.
But it's not all about the power of the individual. The better you play with your team, the more battle points you'll learn to call in powerful reinforcements, such as flame troopers or Wookiees, and a wide range of vehicles, both on the ground and in the air. The Star Card system has been completely rebuilt. These powerful collectibles exist.
It's been rebuilt to help microtransactions.
A vehicle, reinforcement, or hero. You can find them in crates, or craft and upgrade them using parts.
So this reminds me definitely of Halo 5's, I believe they were called Rec Packs, R-E-Q or something like that, Rec Packs, I want to say. You could earn them through gameplay. You can always earn it through gameplay. They always make that a point. But the easiest, quickest, and best way to get them is to buy them. And I hate how they're doing this. If it were only cosmetic, sure, I'd be totally fine with it. But what it seems to me is that the more money you spend, the more of these cards you get, the better of these cards you get. I'm sure they'll have different tiers of crates with different types of cards in them and rarity. The more money you spend, the better cards you'll get. The better edge you'll have on the battlefront. I don't like it at all. This is not looking good. It's reminding me of Halo 5 with their it was almost pay to win at that point, where you can spend all this money, get really awesome power-ups. You're not able to use them all right away, but you have them game in and game out. Maybe one person every 10 games, they'll get Chewbacca, whereas someone can have him every other game. You have to wait to use him to get your battle points up to that level where you can use that card, but you have that card available to you more often when you pay EA money. I'm not a fan of this at all.
Upgrade them using parts. The rarer the tier of card, the more powerful its effect in battle.
So like you can call in, it looks like you can call in a hero anytime, but they each have a different level. So like Boba Fett, that bronze, that 1 tier there, that first one, he's not going to be very powerful. You can get him right away. You can have fun with Boba Fett right away, but the farther along you get in battle, the less likely he will be to survive. Whereas if you wait, use your battle points to get the final upgrade, it looks like he'll be a lot more powerful. But like I said, you may get a few of these bronze ones every now and again if you're just playing regularly, not shoving money at them. If you're throwing money at them, I guarantee you will get these much more often and be much more likely to get them. So whereas you can use these as many times as you want, not feel like you're wasting them. If you're just a casual player, it's going to be rough getting these guys up here. You'll get these guys pretty regularly, I'm sure, because they want you to see that you're getting hero cards. But you will not get any meaningful cards that people that pay extra money will get.
Signatures locked.
Choose the right star card for the right situation. Get ready to fight. Star Wars.
The multiplayer modes, I'm glad they slimmed it down a little bit. The first one shipped with 9, I believe, with others added. But they were a lot of carbon copies of each other. A lot of stuff was very similar. It was just kind of spreading the player base out. So I'm kind of glad that they did put it down to 5, cap it at 5 anyway for right now. I'm sure they'll add a couple more, 1 or 2 more later on in development. But for right now, I'm happy with 5 modes. You got your basics, you have your Starfighter Assault. Oh man, that looks amazing. Especially now that they added new Starfighters, which you get to pay for. Did I mention that? And Galactic Assault, which is, I would assume, replacing Walker Assault as the go-to mode. I'm sure walkers will be involved in that in some way. Strike, Blast. I can't remember what they said those were exactly, but heroes versus villains. So you can play the heroes whenever you want. They're always available, I'm sure, in that mode.
Star Wars Battlefront II contains 5 different multiplayer modes. Blast, fast-paced, close-quarters combat.
So Blast, I would assume, is just team deathmatch.
Strike, strategic, objective-based battles.
Look sharp!
So that's more like capture points and stuff like that.
Heroes versus villains.
We already went over that.
Star Wars characters go head-to-head. Starfighter Assault. Intense dogfights.
I'm excited for this one. It looks like a huge improvement. Starfighter Assault looks like leaps and bounds beyond the original Starfighter mode in the first Battlefront. And like I said, Galactic Assault is replacing Walker Assault as like the main featured big, huge mode.
And Galactic Assault. Epic 20 versus 20 all-out warfare. Not ready for multiplayer yet? No problem.
The split screen. Meh. You can't... Oh, split screen available only on console. You can't play it on PC. I just saw that at the bottom of the screen. You're playing against bots. That's it. And it's not Galactic Conquest. I was really hoping they would show that off as kind of like the big, like, oh, wow, you didn't think we were going to do it? We actually did it. But they didn't. And I do kind of wish that was included. This is just kind of something you're playing with your friend, you know, just kind of messing around, warming up. They just wanted to use the buzzword of split screen couch co-op, get people to buy it, in my opinion.
Your skills and try out all your abilities offline. Play split screen co-op, versus, or solo, and earn rewards. Star Wars Battlefront II single-player campaign debuts an untold story.
The Emperor is dead.
While I'm excited for this story, I will reiterate again, do not get your hopes up for a lengthy, huge, wonderful campaign. I'm sure it will be pretty good, but it will not be nothing that will last in your memory for years.
Helping bridge the events of the Return of the Jedi and the Force Awakens.
So what happens now?
We retaliate. Come on.
To rise as a new...
Oh,
it's up to you to rise...
They say a few familiar faces and show Kylo Ren.
And the galaxy breaking apart.
Burn 'em up!
With a few familiar faces along the way.
How are you going to see Kylo Ren? The dude's like a baby at that point. Not even born at the end of Return of the Jedi. Not even born yet. How are you going to find him along your journeys unless this spans many years? Maybe at the very end you run into him, but I don't know why they feature that. That kind of it kind of struck me as odd that they showed that.
It's up to you to rise as a new Star Wars hero. Star Wars Battlefront II is a massive world, and it's only getting bigger. With a live service that continues to evolve and grow,
Evolve and grow, which I am excited for. They are adding stuff free of charge, maps, modes, heroes, so that's good. But again, be wary of those microtransactions with the star cards.
new locations, challenges, and characters, such as Finn, of course, and Captain Phasma, into the fray. Heroes are born on the battlefront. This holiday, jump in with me and begin your journey.
So that's all I've got for you guys. I want to be excited. I really do. I know I'll have fun with this game regardless, but it's EA. Be careful with your wallets, please. With that said, thanks for watching. With that said, thanks for watching. I'll catch you all on the flip side.